What is OCAST? It stands for the Oklahoma Center for the Advancement of Science and Technology, OCAST, OCAST. We at OCAST are the state's only agency whose sole mission is the development and the transfer and hopefully the inevitable commercialization of an innovative idea or product or technology. OCAST really engages in three key activities. It's the funding programs, the services, and also collaboration. So for that first one, funding, we offer a suite of funding programs that organizations can access to help bring their ideas to fruition. You could also get third-party validation. So if your idea is truly innovative and nobody's really seen it before, to get an independent reviewer who's a technical expert in your respective field to say that this is a good idea and we think they should put money behind it, well, that's valuable. And then also, all the ideas and the information that's developed on the OCAST project gets to be retained by the organization, so they retain all the intellectual property that's developed.
Since we are a startup company with new technology, it's really hard to keep everything going forward all the time. I mean, there's ups and downs, and there's setbacks and failures, but you know, if I can do it as a research and development company on limited money and resources, then anybody can do it.
OCAST really is the only state agency that is a springboard that can be used by organic manufacturers and technologists in the state.
So another key activity that we provide at OCAST is our services. And really what I mean by services is that we give information to organizations so that way they know how to engage and compete for state funding and federal funding.
I can say that OCAST's role in helping emerging bioscience companies is huge in terms of the grants that they provide, in terms of through I2E and the Oklahoma Technology Commercialization Center, helping scientists go from the bench to a product that they're trying to sell. That provides a critical role because it's a young industry in Oklahoma, but we're growing at a pretty good clip right now. For us, it's helped us jumpstart some of our programs, and so that we can help these people.
Another key activity that OCAST engages in is collaborations, which is so important to the number of organizations that we work with. OCAST is kind of that connector piece, right, between public and private sector. So we understand the private sector's technology needs, but we also have a number of organizations that have received funding from OCAST, so we know about all this great innovative ideas and technology out there, and we try to bring those two together.
I think the impact of the state and organizations like OCAST is essential if we're going to transfer technology from the universities on to patient care or technologies that can affect patients in general. I cannot be stronger in the hope that the state will stay involved in this type of activity.
Every piece of our product is Oklahoma based. From our wire that we get out of Norman, Oklahoma that's made right there, to our injection molders, to the printing of our boxes, to our labels, to our packaging, everything, the money stays right here in Oklahoma. But the big thing is we sell all over the United States, so we're bringing a lot of out-of-state money into Oklahoma that's staying in Oklahoma.
The OCAST grants that I received, it's allowing me to build on the basic research that I've started here at the Noble Foundation. Things that are of concern to farmers here in Oklahoma.
In order to successfully establish collaborations for the state of Oklahoma, we partner with a number of organizations. Now there's a handful of organizations that we actually are proud to continue to sponsor. I2E is an example, Innovation to Enterprise, and they're the kind of commercialization component to OCAST. They help bring those ideas that we've funded out into the marketplace with sort of higher level funding opportunities. There's the New Product Development Center, which is at the front end of the type of organizations that we fund. So if you have an idea and you need to kind of develop it, their services are great. Then there's the Oklahoma Manufacturing Alliance that helps Oklahoma manufacturers improve the products and processes through innovation.
I think OCAST obviously is incredibly important to the Alliance, not just for their financial support, but I think they also give them some expertise behind them that really is important to them. And then, I mean, I believe that the Alliance is critical to manufacturing in Oklahoma.
The review process at OCAST is a very meaningful process, and in fact, it's what helps OCAST stand apart from many other funding organizations throughout the United States. And OCAST's role is to manage the logistics of the review. So what we'll do is we'll identify qualified reviewers who can evaluate the merits of a proposal. And these are independent reviewers who reside outside of the state of Oklahoma, and they're technical experts and they're commercialization experts in their respective fields. And what they do is essentially they'll assign a score and a rank to all the proposals that we receive at OCAST. And from that information, we fund as many proposals as we have money for.
My relationship with OCAST is that I'm on the Plant Research Advisory Committee, and that committee is in place to identify reviewers for the grant proposals that come into the plant science research program. So we identify these researchers from around the country who are qualified to review these grants. The researchers can use this information from the reviewers to resubmit the next year, or they can use it to just improve their research work on the ground in their laboratories in the following years.
And then the neat thing about the OCAST grants is that very often, with this very strong review process that they have, they're able to actually pick some of the best grants to fund. So I think the return back to the state is tremendous. Based on just my funding, I can see that the return of investment has been pretty dramatic, really.
My role at OCAST, really the programs team's role at OCAST, is to be the people that organizations reach out to. If they're interested in accessing our funding programs, our services, establishing collaborations, they just reach out to the programs team and we'll get them started.
I've run my own business my whole life. And this is the first time I've started a business where everybody was saying, can we help you? I've always had, if it was to be, it was up to me. And with this, I was amazed at the people that was there to help.
OCAST really provides that initial startup. It's actually a fairly substantial amount of money, I think a good amount of money to get your project rolling.
In order for an Oklahoma organization to remain relevant and competitive, they have to innovate. OCAST's role is to provide the funding, the services, and the collaboration so that Oklahoma companies can compete nationally and throughout the world.